All right, guys, I'm out here in the garage this morning, and I'm glad you guys could make it by the garage because I got some things I want to show you that I think you might be interested in. I've got a shop card and a Christmas card that came in, and boy, I tell you, I really like those. The shop cards and the Christmas cards, really nice. But man, I got a lot of things going on the bench. I got three things that I'm working on. Well, actually, just completed one. Yeah, buddy, I got that 1941 Chevy pickup done, and I want to show it to y'all. Now, everybody likes things differently. What I see good in a street rod or a pro street, um, someone else may not like them. But so it's everybody's different, and everybody builds different. So we build what we like, and just hope that some of you fellas that are out there watching like it too. So I'm going to get you all turned around here, and we're going to take a look at what I've got completed, and take a look at that shop card and that Christmas card. So hang on, fellas. All right, fellas, here we are over at the bench. Okay, let's look at a Christmas card I got in here. That's from Larry's Model Shop. Boy, that looks cool. Look at that big old lanyard out there carrying that Christmas tree. Man, that's cool. I like that. Larry, I appreciate the card, man. Appreciate these Christmas cards. Thanks, man. Merry Christmas to you and your family, buddy. And I got a shop card in from Robbie's Model Cars. You can catch him there on Instagram, or if you want to reach out to him, there's his email. That's a cool looking card with all the NASCARs on there. Cool looking card. Robbie, I appreciate it, man, and Merry Christmas to you and your family as well, buddy. Thanks for the shop card. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes here. This is that old 41 Chevy pickup I've been working on. Boy, I tell you what, I had some fit issues with this and paint issues. Well, you know what? I seem to have the same issues with every kit that I build, so I guess everything's normal. All right, you fellas, tell me what you think about my rendition of the Revell's 41 Chevy pickup. Let's take a look at her. Let me scoot up here a little bit. All right. Well, I think it came out killer. I'm digging that color. It's a. Yeah, let me show you. Let me show the bottle here. It's that Revell's acrylic paint, the XF63 German gray. And if you watched my previous video, when I shot this paint, man, I tell you what, it came out almost a flat charcoal looking color. But that Tamiya's X22 clear really shines her up like a new penny, doesn't it? Boy, it looks pretty good. Let me stay over here a minute. Those wheels and tires come out of the parts box, but I'm pretty sure those come from the Foose kit, the 56 Ford pickup. I'm pretty sure that's where they come from. That's the big and little wheels and tires. And I painted the inner portion body color and then cleared it. So that come out pretty good. Let me give you the story on the hood here. I really didn't want to cut a hole in there. I wanted that hood to stay solid, but I could not. I just couldn't get that engine down in there far enough to suit my liking to save my life. So I ended up cutting that hole, and I didn't want to put a scoop on it. I know some of you guys were telling me to put a scoop on there, but these old hoods back in the day, they had that piano hinge that ran all the way the length there. And the old boy that's driving this way, he can still open that hood because I put the handles on the side panels of the hood there, so he can still open this hood either side. He needs to work on it. The only bare metal foil that I've got on this truck is that little strip up here on the sun visor and on the sides of the hood panels there. But I think it come out pretty killer though, man. Now let's look here. Those tubs in the back, yeah, I made those out of these old pill bottles. And what I do is mark it off. You can see the black line there, mark it off all the way through, and then get out my Dremel tool with a round cutoff wheel and get after it. Of course, now you see that ridge on the top there and all that lettering that's embossed in there. You got to sand all that smooth. But it's no big issue. And then you end up with what you see there. Keep sanding them down till you get them to the right height you like in the bed there. And they look pretty cool. I added this roll pan on the back, kind of give that bed a little bit of depth downward to help hide some of the underneath. And this old truck came with one tail light on this side with the bracket for the plate, and I didn't care for that, so I got a couple tail lights out of the parts box. Don't know what they came off of, but I think they look pretty cool. The headlight, not the headlights, but the lights on top of the headlights here, I think on the original 41 those are clear, but I used that testers amber turn signal paint. That's what I put on there. The decal on the back of the bed, that came in a kit, and I just cut it out and left the paper on the back of it, and then used white glue and glued it in the back, and that turned out pretty good. Well, fellas, let's take a look down here in the business end and see what we got. That's that Iceman big block Chevy. I wired it, and that XL coil is also from the Iceman. It's on the firewall there. I think she came out pretty cool. Overall, fellas, I think it turned out pretty nice. I'm digging it. Oh, I'll tell you what, these old trucks, all that bright work up front, man, they wanted you to know when you were standing at the curb and looking down the street and you seen a truck coming, they wanted you to know whose truck that was. Oh, let me show you here. See the radiator braces there that come from the firewall? I didn't care for the plastic one that was in the kit, so I cut some paper clips up, put on there. I think it looks better anyway. Well, let me spin around here. I'm going to flip her over a little bit here if I can, and I'll show you the bottom side here. Those mufflers come from the AMT kit, the Hot Wheels monster truck, and then the exhaust pipes that go up to the headers, those are, that's just solder that I wrapped around the frame to kind of tuck everything up in there. Turned out pretty good. Overall, guys, I think this build came out pretty sharp. I'm pleased with it, how she turned out. I don't know about the interior. That was a Rust-Oleum Warm Caramel, I think it was called. Came out pretty cool, I think. Well, all right, fellas, I think that's going to about do it for this one here. You guys leave me some comments down below on what you think of my rendition of the Revell's 41 Chevy pickup. Okay, I'm done.